Hey guys, Lieutenant Curious here today. I'm here with Season 3, Episode 5 of the Serenno Mini-MOC series. Now, if you guys are new to the Serenno Mini-MOC series, be sure to check out the first two seasons, but more importantly, check out the first 4 episodes of Season 3 so you get a nice storyline of what is going on. Now, in the last episode, it was a slideshow, and it was actually extremely important what happened. So Dez, who is basically the main character, along with Trantos and Spade, has lost his daughter by basically she got sliced in half by the leader of these horrible, awful terrorists in the Season 2 finale. Now, Dez obviously was very, very mad about what happened, and once the terrorists attacked them for a third time, he basically went ballistic, ran at Cranul, the leader of the terrorists. That was in Season 3, Episode 3, and you guys find out in the 4th episode, which was the last episode, the slideshow, that Dez completely goes paranoid and rages and uses his little axe to completely obliterate Cranul and 2 other terrorists. Now, what he did with Cranul is completely take the head off of his body, also known as beheading, and what he did with one of his bodyguards, Kletzer, was slice him in half with his axe, and a third terrorist was exploded, which you saw in Episode 3 by Biffin Severin, which is a Moktan rebel. So yeah, very, very intense at this point. This episode is a little more calmed down, not as intense. So yeah, let's get into that overhead view. Alright, so as you guys can see, this episode / mini-MOC is once again on a 32 by 32 base plate. And you can see there are 2 rock structures. The one on the left, the shorter one, is 6 bricks high. The one on the right is a little bit smaller, but 9 bricks tall, so quite a tall rock structure, especially for me, since I still do not have very many slopes. And you can see on top of these rock structures, we have a nice base color of dark tan. You can probably tell that I definitely like to do this feature, and I like to add all sorts of different colors on top of dark tan, because I think it looks really, really cool. And what I did on top of these 2 rock structures is I added dark green, just for that wet grass kind of feel, and also some olive green stem grass and Seleucami battle pack stems up here. And we also have some of these sloped tiles in dark green. Sorry for the weird lighting there, guys. And also some cheese slopes. I used a lot of cheese slopes in this mini-MOC, especially used a lot of them turned in this torn up ground kind of deal down here with this Hailfire droid, as you see. Now, let's get into this down here. So you can see over here, kind of like up above on that rock structure, we have a base color of dark tan with some green on top of it, here and there, covering most of it. And we also have some olive green and dark green all over the place. And right here we have a nice patch of these curly stems, so look at my Battle Pack stems. And as we get to here, the Hailfire droid basically came in through here, most likely somewhere between a few days and a couple weeks ago, as the Clone Wars are still going on Serenno. So there's a lot of fighting going on. The Hailfire droid is one of my favorite droid vehicles. So this is my 3rd time using the Hailfire droid, and actually the first that I've had it crashed. So I thought it turned out quite nice. You can see in this area I have lots of different pieces and a lot of cheese slopes a lot of them are turned. We also have some black and dark bluish gray studs and some 1x2 and 1x1 tiles to give it that torn up ground look, which I thought turned out very, very cool. Now we have right here Dez, who is basically looking to the side, making sure no more terrorists come up behind them that he would have to smash their face in, like he did with 2 terrorists in the last episode. Now he is basically just standing there with his axe, his famous axe, which is what I was saying in previous episodes, that you guys would get to know that axe because he uses it very brutally. And you can see over here more of this pretty cool terrain with some black sloped tiles for some of that black. I also use some navy blue in this mini MOC because that's what I like to add to Serenno to give it some cool colors. And right here we have Dez's wife Maya, who is very shocked how angry he was in the last episode, and also another Mocton rebel, Jeffin Greybodge, who is quite loyal. And right here, a pretty new character is Sergeant Rash. He was introduced in Season 3, Episode 2, so just a few episodes ago. He is currently looking for some kind of engine parts or something in the Hailfire droid. He is a very good mechanic, especially since he is a commander. He knows that kind of stuff quite well. So you can see more of this terrain over here with a base color of dark tan. I won't get into depth with that, as I already have. So I do apologize once again for the weird lighting. I don't know why that is happening. So you can see right here, I use this tree once again. It is using these 1x1 cylindrical dark bluish gray bricks stacked up with some olive green 4x3 leaves in between them. And over here we have Biffin Severin that set his famous rocket launcher down and is using some binoculars to scout out ahead to see if they are safe to go further. So down here we have my personal favorite, Toonfern Legram, sitting there fixing his vertical grip on one of his dual DC-15Ss. And he has his backpack with his tan hat just sitting there. He felt like he should take it off since he is quite tired. And we have more of this very cool terrain back in here. And right here you can see once again this Hailfire droid. I haven't really gone into depth with this yet. So basically it came in here and the wheels, this right wheel snapped off and basically just lunged itself into the rock structure, and the rest of it just kind of dragged itself through the terrain and dug it up to give it that texture. And you can see up here we also have that base color of dark tan with some dark green 1x2s in there. And there is a battle droid hanging off there, which must have gotten destroyed during a Clone Wars battle. And there is also a super battle droid that was sliced in half, or shot in half, during most likely a Clone Wars battle. Probably the same battle that the Hailfire droid was destroyed in. And I added a new tree, same design as the kind of trees that I've been adding, but it has some dark orange leaves, which I recently got in a Bricklink order. And I really like dark orange, so I decided to add that in one of these trees. Tell me what you think of the tree, both trees, the terrain, the feature, the characters, all of that. Tell me what you think about that in the comment section below. That would be greatly appreciated. And also, besides the Serenno Mini MOC series, I also do a Lego Star Wars Mini MOC series with just random mini MOCs, mostly on Legends planets. If you have any ideas for me, be sure to leave that down in the comment section down below as well. And if I do the mini MOC that you suggest for me, then I will give you a shout out in that video. So yeah, that's about it for this mini MOC episode. Now I will get to letting you guys go. Alright guys, that's about it for Season 3, Episode 5 of the Serenno Mini MOC series. Now be sure to check out my Instagram for daily behind-the-scenes updates on all of my mini MOCs, and other things like Bricklink orders. And also, be sure to leave a like on the video to help me out. And if you like what you see, if you like these mini MOCs, if you like the Serenno Mini MOC series, anything like that, be sure to subscribe. That would be greatly appreciated. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.